that's when you are used. That's when you are used because it's not an equal type of exchange. Hey, what's going on? This is Jsean. Today I wanted to talk to you about, is it okay to use people? When is it okay to use people? So that may sound harsh, but it all depends on how you look at what I'm saying. So for example, when you have an opportunity, just say there's a person there who could potentially be a great mentor to you, right? You should take advantage of that situation and use that person. And what I mean by using is just sounds like a harsh word, but all you're really doing is utilizing and taking advantage of a circumstance. Taking advantage of a person with a ill intentions is a bad thing, but taking advantage of it for a growth purpose is a good thing. When you do business with people, you're meant to use each other, whether that be from bartering services, whether it be from I need a photographer. I am using you because I need to use you for my benefit. And the way that you're using me is that I'm either giving you exposure as a client or I'm paying you as a client, and that's how you use me. So that's what I mean by that. You are supposed to use each other. The problem is, I feel like the time where it doesn't work out is when it's not a two-way street. These are things that I've personally went through, whether it be friendships, small business. In business, again, when people are they're supposed to use you and utilize what you have to offer. That's the point. The problem is when it's not received and given equally from whatever they're able to offer you. They may not be able to offer you money. You may not be able to offer them a service, but what can you offer? It has to be a two-way street. If not, it starts seeming unfair. And why is it okay to use people? Is because how could you not expect to not utilize something that is there that you need? That's common sense. The only thing that you have to figure out is how can you. So if I see somebody who has something that I need from them, and I'm like, man, I want to utilize his services or his skill set. If you only think about what that person can do for you, to me, that is in the selfish way that's not acceptable. You're just a selfish type of person in character, right? But if I see that person and they can do something for me that I feel like can benefit me, the type of person I am is the very first thing I will think about in return of that idea is that what can I do to benefit him, to have him work with me where we benefit each other? You know what I'm saying? So again, it's like a bartering of services, of finances, whatever the situation is, there has to be give and take. In a personal relationship, a friendship, you need the same thing. It doesn't have to be the same exact exchange as far as like, oh, I need you for hugs and you need me for hugs. It just has to be something that you individually need on a personal level, and then you have to meet eye to eye on that and understand that what you guys provide for each other. In a romantic relationship, you have to provide something in exchange, or it is no relationship. It's a one-sided relationship. So as usual, I'm getting kind of all over the place with my examples, so I don't know, but I still hope that you understand what I'm trying to say, that it is okay to use people, and why it's okay to use people. Again, if you just listen to those words by itself, it sounds super harsh and it sounds like something that only a shiesty person would do, but you just have to hear it in the way that I'm presenting it. And hopefully it'll make sense to you. And hopefully, if you're the type of person who is the user, you'll understand how to utilize a relationship better and create an actual relationship based on understanding that there's a give and take in any form of a relationship, business or personal. If you're the type of person who's a normal selfish person, it's more to like enlighten you that it is okay to be like that. And it is okay on the receiving end to know that you're being used, as long as you're getting something in return, unless you're donating your services or your time or your friendship as a donation for a cause, or you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, then you don't expect anything back. The only thing you're expecting back is the feeling of feeling fulfilled, of being good or a good person. That's different, but that's not building a relationship. That's not building some kind of bond with somebody as far as an interaction or an exchange. So other than donating or philanthropy work, or being a philanthropist, when you work with people, it's okay to use each other. That's the whole point. Just let it be worth your time and let it be worth their time. So depending on what side of the table you sit at in the circumstance, make sure that you have something to offer. Make sure that when you're receiving, you have something to give. And make sure when you have something to give, that you find something that you're able to receive out of that person, so it makes sense for you and it makes sense for them. Make sure you hit like, comment, share it, and subscribe, and hit the notification icon for updates on future videos. And make sure you do everything at top level, at your top level. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Boom.